Zach, I added him as a speaker, but I can't
he's somewhere where his connection's bad.
I can't hear him either.
Okay. All right, Zach, are you there?
See, the problem with Zach right now is he's on the moon.
Yeah.
All right? He's on the moon.
I get it.
He's on the moon. Like, we don't have Wi-Fi up there right
he's
now.
on the moon. I think you said he's on the move. He's on the moon.
No,
I got
no,
you.
no. He's on the moon. He's on the moon right now. He's on the moon.
I got you. All right, let's get down to your corp. Your corp, what's up, man? Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Just wanted to raise my hand here to tell you guys, whoever does not pay attention to Sack from Subway, y'all stupid. Sorry to offend you, but man, this guy been hitting every single call he does. He been hitting it. And then the funny thing is that sometimes in like 2 or 3 that I have got from him, I have got in the highest price at the moment, and I still made profit. That's a crazy thing. Guys, everybody that is here, when Sack from Subway say something, make sure you go at it. When Sack Humphrey say something, make sure you go at it. When Pay sometimes he say something, go at it, because
that's fair. That's fair.
One got me, man.
That's fair. But listen, I have some good ones too. So come on,
of course, yeah. No. Everybody here gives some great information. And don't sleep on those information, guys, because how they say it's 10Xs that we've been doing. Myself, I'm not a millionaire yet because I cannot put $1,000 at a time, but I'm putting 50, I'm putting 100, and those 50 and 100, they're becoming $1,000 real easy, real easy. It's been already four of the projects that I have already 10X here, and to make it to thousands of dollars. So don't sleep on this.
Yeah.
This is straight up alpha that you will not get nowhere else. Any other chat that I've been, they talk about, tokens and stuff, but they don't let other people talk. They don't let other people post stuff. They don't let other people give their opinion. And over here, we do all that. And that's how we learn over here. Because we all sharing all that information and all the experience that we've been having. And we become better because of that. Just because of that. So I thank you, Sack, Paid, and Sack from Subway, and everybody else here, of course, for always giving that alpha. I can't wait for hearing today Monka S. Monka S, if you're here, bro, I'm waiting for you. And Flork, I'm done to hear from you. I got in it yesterday, but I don't know nothing about you. But definitely, I'm ready for the Shark Tank today. Hell yeah, let's go.
And guys, real quick, guys, like I said yesterday, I'll say it again today. 3 10Xs from $1,000 is $1 million. We have called more than 3 10Xs here. And, stupid on me to not actually follow my own thing. But right now, I'm 100% in my 10X moment. I'm in my 3 10Xs. This is what I'm going for. And then after that, roll it all into Ethereum, roll it all into Bitcoin, and call it a day. I'm going back to the beach. I'm at the beach now, technically, but I'm not on the water. You know what I'm saying? 3 10Xs is all you guys need from $1,000. That's it.
And always, guys, when you guys have time to take your profit, take it. Because, man, this morning, like 2, 3 in the morning, that MAPE, I took profit. And Slovana, I have already taken profit, and I had a moon back there. But I took a little bit more profit. Katie also, I took a little bit more profit. In an hour, I made $300. Just taking my profits out of that. How Sack say, pay yourself, bro. Pay yourself every morning out of this profits that you guys get. Because that's how we're making our money. Man, I'm all the stuff that I'm doing is what Sack and Paid and Sack from Subway doing, and it is working. All of it is working. I haven't failed in none. So I'm gonna keep on following you guys. Everything that you guys say, I'm gonna keep on doing it because we haven't failed. And if it failed, it's okay. It will be only one, but then we get 9 more that will be success, and we will compensate that fail.
Yeah, bro. I mean, 100%. And here's the thing. You can't go into crypto thinking you're going to win every trade, right? But I've always stressed this. Like, the key is when you win big, right? And have a plan. Go into it with a strategy. Keep a backbone in your portfolio with blue chips. For me, it's about 65 to 70% of my portfolio in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then another good chunk in other blue chips. And I take about 15 or 20%. And I go to the casino knowing that I'm not going to win on every trade, but when I win, I'm going to fucking win, okay? And that's going to wipe out some of those losses. That's the key. That's how you do meme coins. So many people come in and they have $1,000 to start and they just rifle it into one meme coin because they saw one tweet or something. That's not the way to build. It's not the way to stay in the game, right? As you slowly build up your bankroll and your capital, then you can take more risk. Don't come in taking all kind of risk out of the gate. Build that bankroll slowly. Take those 2 to 3X's. Put it back into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Do it again and again and again. You know, that's what I've been doing for 4+ years. And slowly but surely, you start building up a really nice base and you start being able to take more chances and more risks. But yeah, it's been amazing how many things have been called here from Paid, Zach. And, you know, I've dropped a few in there too. I mean, that's what it's all about. And others have come in and dropped some great stuff. I mean, other people who just drop in, they're also contributing. And that's what it's all about. I love it. Zach from Subway is having some trouble. I definitely want to get him up here, but he just texted us in the back channels. He's having issues with X. He's probably on the go a little bit, but we'll get him up here as soon as we can because I do want to hear his thoughts on maybe, you know, some of the calls he made yesterday, how he's trading them, some of the other things he's looking at. But Kevin, you've got your hand up down there. What's going on, brother? Good morning.
Hey, I just want to say Zach H, Paid, Zach from Subway, you guys are awesome. I just want to throw a little shade at Paid. If you want to learn something, watch Zach's YouTube. He's the man. He also shouted you out just and showed you love on there too today, Paid. But love you guys. Zach's the hardest working man on the Breakfast Club. Paid is the loudest guy on the Breakfast Club.
People
and Zach
try not to be in
Zach
a
from
raining
Subway is the smartest guy on the Breakfast Club. Love you guys. Keep it up the work. Thank you for everything you guys do.
Yo, and like with our powers combined, we are
I didn't
Captain
understand
Crypto.
any
You
of
know,
that
all
shit.
three of us.
None
you know,
of it.
that's the Captain Planet reference. I don't know if you guys.
Hell yeah.
And bro, I agree with that 100%.
Hey, you ain't no
no
better,
doubt.
man. Hope you
I love
hear
it.
this.
We got Monka S coming up here. Let's see here. AI, what's up, bro? What's up, man? Good morning.
Morning, guys, man. Long time no see. Been working my butt off lately, doing concrete the last week, playing catch up, man. But this market's bouncing back, so I'm real happy. You know, glad to see Pay came in the show. You know, a couple days ago. You know, I always love his excitement. You know, I'm glad that all three of you guys are up here talking because I mean, I've been learning from you, Zach, for a couple of years now. You know, I support you over there in your YouTube space. I support Zach and Paige, I support all you guys because, you guys are teaching me and I'm learning something, my moon bag's been growing this year. How's that? This is my first time being out here in these spaces and stuff, and I've learned a lot from just being in here, and I've been doing my space now, with Mike or whatever, so I've been learning, and it's kind of fun getting out there, and just educating people and then learning myself too, so I've been working, with BBM. BBM's been a steady incline. It's been doing really good. And then just lately, me and Mike have been focusing on Seder Realty. Fud over there tried to bring back, the Seder Realty on Soul, and he got hit pretty hard there when he got hacked, and it busted him down, and he's been sitting kind of low there. So yesterday, me and Mike started focusing over there. So start looking over there. We had it pumped up 125 times yesterday. So it'd be a good number there. It's still a real low market cap, so you get in there. We keep working on it. It'll go somewhere. So I mean, look at it. Keep your eyes on it. It's going to go somewhere. But I'm just glad this market's coming back. Bitcoin's on the rise. Solana's coming back. Everything I've invested in over the last 3 weeks because I forecasted it because of the algorithm that the 16th the market was going to come back. So I guess my forecast was right. I listened to my AI, and my AI told me the right thing. So I did good. I've been putting my money in, so it's paying off this week. And if Bitcoin goes over the 70,000 mark supposedly by Friday, we're going to have a really good next couple of weeks according to the algorithm. So I'm kind of hoping for Friday. I'm just kind of wait to see what happens, and then of course your Shark Tank, man. I took the day off just so I could be here for it. So I'm looking forward to it, man. Just thanks for sharing your guys' info. I'm just glad to be here.
AI, I love that. And you know what I want to say?
Man, so that way the cats can play. It's annoying, ain't it?
No, that's the money truck. That's the
it.
money truck, baby. I knew it.
I love
that's
it.
a paid move, but
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Andy, what's going on, man? Good morning to you, bro.
Good morning, guys. So I just wanted to sort of be a little bit truthful with you guys. So I'm still kind of new to all of this. I'm, very much a rookie, and I'm listening to all you guys, saying Zach's calling all these things. I turn $100 to $1,000, and it's like I'm sitting here. I'm like, how are you doing this? Because I've been holding long for a long time. My portfolio has just been 4 years of just literal holding. So I don't know if I'm doing the right thing by long holding, or should I just be, not necessarily day trading, but I'm trying to figure out how you guys are turning $100 into 1,000. And I'm like, how is this happening?
I mean, just yesterday, Zach from Subway called one that has exploded, called MAPE, MAPE. But yeah, I mean, I guess just coming in here every day, I mean, we've had our fair share of big wins. I mean, Bitcoin on base came in here one day at $1 million market cap, went to 30 mil. It's dialed back a little bit here. Where is Bitcoin on base right now? Actually, I'm curious. Let's see. But yeah, man, it's just a constant grind. They don't happen every single day. They're at 5.46 mil right now, dialing back a little bit, but I've been buying up a little bit more of that after the big run up. But yeah, man, it's just staying in the game. Andy, I feel like you're coming in here quite a bit. But yeah, man, it's following the narratives, I don't know. Paige, do you have something there? I mean, you want to add?
Listen, I'll put it this way. Listen, I personally, outside of my own project, have been holding stuff since last cycle, Cardano, VeChain, a handful of them, right? And I'm one of those guys that I said before on the show, like when I get something, I like to hold it. And the one thing about meme coins is a lot of these meme coins you can't hold. You just can't do it. But the other thing is, a lot of these calls, you got to go with the flow. Like Zach from Subway always says, you got to go where the money is. If we're talking about politics this year and it's the election year and we're going political, guess what? I'm in political meme coins. That's where I am right now because that's the narrative right now. I'm going to take that money, put it back in Ethereum, put it back into my own project, put it back into a whole bunch of other shit. But if, JD Vance is the next up and he might become, the vice president right now, if he wins and we put it into that JD Vance that Zach Humphreys just called, that could be 10x, 100x, who knows, especially if they win. So it's like right now, you kind of got to go with the flow of the ocean. You can't fight it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's how it really is.
And I've said this before. Let me just mention this, Andy, because I think this could be beneficial, right? So you have to be real with yourself. There's certain assets that you invest in and have a long-term plan to take profits in over time. And then there's things you trade, right? And doing both of those and being able to delineate between the two is crucial.
This man is
yeah, like MAPE, MAGA Pepe that Zach called. Great call. I'm not planning on holding this very long. It may be a moon bag, maybe a little bit, right? But if it has a really strong narrative, if it becomes a big market cap, like Ponky or like Kendu or like, once it reaches that 100 mil market threshold, then it could change, right? Then my opinion could change more to a longer term hold. But still, I've said this, dude, the only thing I plan on holding before this bull runs over is Bitcoin and Ethereum. Everything else will be turned into stablecoin or Bitcoin and Ethereum at the end of the cycle for me. And I'm simply saying that because I made the mistake last cycle. Here, here's the thing. You can always buy in the bear market. Sit on your stable coins. For me, Bitcoin and Ethereum are long-term 401k plays, right? That's just like they make up 70% of the freaking market. I don't want to sell. I don't want to trade those. I want to buy, hold, accumulate. Everything else is a tradable, liquid
really good advice
asset
earlier.
that I devise a plan on. And especially with meme coins, that plan, it could be an hour.
Take these meme tokens and
you know what I'm saying?
More
yeah,
that helps.
And
a little bag.
And as far as you guys mentioned MAPE, and I went looking for it. The only exchange I'm exchanging on is CDC. I don't know where else to look for these small cat
this is not on exchanges. This is all in DeFi, man. All in DeFi.
And how do I get a DeFi wallet?
You can, not a Bitcoin millionaire, but been in it since 2017, made all the mistakes.
On the Coinbase wallet, you can exchange, and that's what. Right in the wallet, and that's what I've been using to get MAPE and a whole bunch of these other coins.
Also, you can use. I did get a Coinbase account.
No, but
you have a Coinbase account.
Don't hold these memes.
Wallet.
Okay. And how do I get that?
Just download it. You just download it, set it up like a normal wallet, and then through there, you can move money from Coinbase into Coinbase Wallet, so Ethereum or a stable coin or whatever you want, and then from there you can trade. Basically, a lot of these.
Andy.
Some of them you can't though, but a bunch of them you can.
Okay.
Zach, I think Zach's up here. He might be able to talk, but I would highly encourage you, Andy, if you need help setting this stuff up, hop into the Telegram and somebody will be there to help you. I'm sure one of our community members. Do you know our Telegram and Crypto Breakfast Club?
No, are you able to direct message me it or anything?
If you just click on my profile, and then the first little thing, the Crypto Breakfast Club Twitter handles there, click that. Follow the Breakfast Club Twitter, and then right there, that link at the bottom, that t.me/crypto, that's the Telegram for our group right here. Hop in there, and then somebody would be able to get to you. I'm all over the place, but I know we got a really cool community growing over there. And somebody will be able to get to it. If not me, if I have time, I can get to it. But somebody there will help you because you need to, if you want to play this game, you need to get into DeFi. Zach, go ahead.
Am I finally?
I think you could talk. Are you?
Wait, I heard you for a second.
Yeah, and then you're out. Zach, go try it again, maybe.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, gotcha.
Good.
Oh my God, I'm on here. It shows muted. My connection sucks. I'm at my hotel, so I don't know what's going on. Tell me if you can still hear me. Jesus, this sucks because I'm hearing all this stuff and I want to chime in. Okay, cool. Oh man, I don't even know where to start. I'm just trying to listen to the conversation. I heard, you need to get into DeFi. You want those 100Xs, that kind of stuff. It only really works on DeFi. You know what I mean? You got to get in early. If you guys can still hear me. So some of the plays I called like that, the MAGA Pepe one, I reached out to the guy, tried to get him on Shark Tank here. So I am working in the back channels, even though I can't really connect that much today. I'm trying to get him on here. That is going to be huge. I haven't seen anything do that kind of holder count like the early days of Pepe. So extremely bullish on that one. I don't know. I mean, the last 4 days, it's ran a lot. It keeps going. It's crazy. This is Shark Tank Wednesday, so I won't talk too much about it. But just join the Telegram, stay in these spaces every day, watch what we do, and most important thing, because I'm very calm with all this. Most people, get the FOMO and freak out and like they've never seen it before. Take your initial plus some out, because at any moment this can turn the other way, and at least get your money and make some profit, and let the rest ride if this is your first time. But do not, hold it forever to the moon. Take your money out that you put in at the beginning. That's what I can say.
I appreciate that, bro. Hey, guys, we have 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left until we're going to go to Flork for our first Shark Tank Wednesday participant up here. We got Flork and Monka S this week here. It is Wednesday, Shark Tank Wednesday. And then after they speak, we'll ask some questions, and then, we'll bring it back to just our general conversation for the last, hour, 45 minutes or so. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Before we get there, we're 2 minutes away. Kendra, you had your hand up. If you want to quickly mention something, and we'll try to get to Max before we get to Flork. Go ahead, Kendra.
Get on a show like this. I think that there will be value.
Kendra, I can't hear you if you're speaking. Is he speaking, guys?
No brainer to
listen I can hear him.
Okay, Kendra, drop down and come back. I can't hear you. Sorry, bro.
Wednesday.
Max, go ahead.
Tuesday. And maybe throw 100.
Hey, everybody. Good morning. I'm so glad to be part of the third Shark Tank week. I mean, this is the third one, you guys. This is a big deal. It's huge. Now that Zach's linking together his YouTube and everything else, man, and all these extra viewers, look out. You guys want to get in on this shit. I'm telling you, this is something special, right? This community is putting together a community that is giving you major alpha here. To the guy that was talking about, trading and holding, and it just depends on you and what is inside of you and how much work you're willing to put into it. If you want to day trade and swing trade, it's possible. You can do it. You just need to put a lot of work into it. I suggest, I'm just going to show myself here quick. I've been following PaiPai, for example. So I've thrown it down in the comments section here. but it is. I've been following it and calling it near 100% since the 30th of June. You can go back into my profile and have a look. I've been calling a whole bunch of lots of different coins and all that sort of stuff. I have figured out how to read the algorithm in a different way that most people haven't. It's pretty cool. I'm willing.
$70.
I have a subscription service that I've just applied for on X as well, and I am trying to get that application through. And yeah, just the people here, man. The people here are
give it a shot.
Are like number two. Number one is yourself. You're your number one investment, right? So the amount of work that you're able to put into yourself, that will pay dividends for the rest of your life. Remember that.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, Kendu, go ahead real quick, and then we're going to start Shark Tank Wednesday. Go ahead, bro. What's on your mind this morning, bro?
Cheers, Zach. So just wanted to give everybody a quick hack or a tip, so to say. So stay on top of the news. You could get X Premium, and you could use Grok to filter what news are relevant for the degens. And then you're going to find the keywords. And if you find these keywords and you're able to get into these groups that have like these early releases, if you're able to check like the scans for these words, you will find very low market cap that are possibly going to explode. And then you got to use your mind from there onwards to what makes sense, what could make meaning for a lot of other people. And if you're able to do that before everybody else, you're able to make money.
You got a plan to get out at a certain price or at a certain amount.
Love it. Appreciate that. We are getting set for Shark Tank Wednesday, baby. Paige, you got the music
Shark Tank Wednesday, baby.
Yes. And by the way, I've got 2 DMs already since the live stream started. People interested in promoting their project on the stream. So I'll get back to all of you guys here in due time. If you are a project down there who are interested in coming up for Shark Tank Wednesday, definitely let us know, or even being a sponsor of a show, either Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday. You could be a sponsor of the show. So if you're interested in anything like that, let us know, because we are putting a bunch of time into this and we do want to monetize it. We're growing a business with this. So definitely would love to have more support there.
And real quick, before going on to Shark Tank Wednesday, guys, right now we have 1,000 people on the live stream on X. We have probably, about 115 people in this room right now, and then probably a couple hundred on YouTube. Listen, it's not financial advice, but if your project comes on here and you get even 5% of those people investing in your project, your chart's going to explode. That's just numbers, If you get 10% of the people, you have a really good pitch, you get 10% of the people and a couple of whales, your project's probably going to explode. Not financial advice, anything can happen. But it's a good, right now, with 1,000 people listening right now, 1,000 plus people listening right now, you might get someone who's like, oh, I love this project. This is the project for the bull run. This is where I'm putting all my money into. You could also not, but it could happen.
No, I love it, bro. Appreciate that. All right, let's get started. It is Shark Tank Wednesday. We're starting with a project called Flork. And I know Flork has a long history, a long narrative of its meme. Let me give you a couple background tidbits here. Flork launched on June 28th. So not too long ago, not even a month old. It's sitting at a $3 million market cap, $302,000 plus in liquidity, little over 1,000 holders. It has a daily volume today of $124,000. Really strong. And I want to get the background, the story, and everything, all the details from Flork, who's up here as a speaker. I am sharing this on the live stream too, the Dex.
Yeah, if you're just coming in right now.
We're on a nice little support line. If you look at it on the 4 hour here, Flork.
I watched this show.
And we'll also encourage you guys to follow Flork on Twitter. Obviously, the main Twitter accounts right here, they're almost at 1,000. So if we get everybody to follow them here.
Zach, we also forgot. We're going to do our giveaways too.
Projects.
Oh yeah, we're going to be giving away $100 of each, right, Paige?
I'll let you know.
$100.
I'm already in the green right now.
The only way you are eligible to do this is if you like and share the room, and also make sure you follow both projects.
Yeah, we'll be giving away $100 of Flork and $100 of Monka S today. So yeah, definitely stay here and keep rocking with us. Share the. You got to share the space. and be here till the end. But Flork, yeah, let's get them to 1,000 followers on X. They're really close. They're 63 away. So I know we have more than 63 people watching. So let's get Flork's account over to 1,000 before this thing is over. And Flork, take it away, man. Welcome to Shark Tank Wednesday.
Hey, everyone. Thank you, Zach. I'm glad to be here with you guys. So I'm Flork. I'm the creator of Flork. And before starting and speaking with my project, I wanted to follow up on the last question about the holding and when to sell a coin. And I want to say it's all about being comfortable with your holding at any point. Nothing is sure in this space, and nothing is like 100% sure to keep pumping in the last week and the last month. So you should always be comfortable with your holding, guys. I encourage you to always sell your initial at 2x, 3x, 5x, even on my project. So, and when you sell your Moonbag, always sell just a small part of it, like 3% or 4% out of part. My last big play was Brett, and I made 20x between the first selling and my last selling because I was always selling just 2 or 3% of my Moonbag at a time. That's
communities
that's like to answer to answer the last question.
Tokens,
and so for Flork, like guys, I'm super excited to tell you about my project. I know, guys, many of you are familiar with those hilarious Flork memes. It's been around since 2012 and on the internet, on Reddit and Facebook. And I mean, even me, I discovered Flork on WhatsApp. And I've been using the stickers with my friend for the couple of months ago. And I just had this idea to launch it because it's very memeable. Everybody like Flork and use Flork in a daily basis. And I searched about Flork on crypto, and I didn't find any project about it. And I said that's my chance to make it into the crypto space, and that's where I began this journey. And so what's Flork all about? Well, it's launched on Ethereum, as I said, and our main goal is to build a fun and lively community where I'm mixing the word memes with the world of crypto and creating a place where people can enjoy themselves. I mean, everybody on my Telegram are using Flork as a profile picture and putting Flork on their names by their own. That's a strong metrics, and you gotta know they are believer when they do that on their own, and that's very, very bullish for the future. As you can see, guys, we are
animations would be inexpensive
on a strong floor at 3 million market cap. You gotta know when we launched. To be honest, we had one guy, just one sniper. And he kept selling for the first week, but thank God he's fully out now, and only the holder are in this shot. I mean, there is no better place and better point to buy a project if it's not on his floor. And as you can see, the 3 million market cap is really, really respected since the 5th of July. So if anybody is interested to buy a project, always buy the floor, and we are in the floor. So that's
always buy the floor
to do it.
or the floor.
I have a good news. Next week we will have our first exchanger listing. I will not give you the name by now, but I will share it maybe today or tomorrow. So that's very bullish. And that's it, guys. If you have any question, I'm here to answer you, and I'm really happy to interact with you guys.
I love it. Hey, do you got anything to start us off? Look, and we can take some from the audience too. That's cool. Pay, do you got something to kick us off?
I'm thinking. Hold on. I'm looking at the chart right now. You take it away for a second.
Yeah, I got the chart up too on the 4 hour here on the live stream too, and there is a really strong floor here at 3 mil. But yeah, you were covering the origin of everything too, and I pulled that up on the live stream here too. I had it up here at least. Where the heck did it go? Oh, it's over on this. Okay, yeah, here we go. Yeah, it first started as a simple WordPress comic for the creator to vent his frustrations with coding, but later migrated to Facebook and Reddit. First started in January of 2012, which you mentioned there. It's surreal and dark humor, maturing in accordance with individual strips, going viral as reaction images. So love that it has a longer-term narrative. Flames, do you have a question for Flork? Go ahead, man.
It's pretty cool.
Yes. I'm in this project actually. I caught it early. It just came into my radar somehow. I was just going through stuff and it just came out. And I like the narrative. And I'm supporting all the projects that come to your show, Zach, because you're doing such a great job, man. You are talked about. You're growing more and more every day. And Flork is a very good project. I like the memes. So I grabbed the bag when it first came out, and I'm kind of down now because it went up, so I'm almost even. But it's a good. I think it's gonna do a good job. So I'm here to support that, and I think we're gonna do good. But I'm more supporting everything here that you do. So we as a community, we should definitely support each other here. And that's why I'm here every day. And this is becoming one of the best talked about live streams ever. So I love it, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
That was very
appreciate you, bro. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, for everybody who's new, we do this 3 hours Monday through Friday. I start at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. I go live on YouTube and X for an hour, and it rolls right into the Breakfast Club, which also streams for the 2 hours we're live on the Breakfast Club, 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. Eastern. So literally 3 hours, Monday through Friday. Hard-hitting crypto content. We cover the macro. We cover large caps, small caps. We try to cover it all as best as we can. And you guys make it a lot easier having Zach up here and Paige and all the bright minds that come up here. So appreciate that, man. Appreciate the words of encouragement. And we're not stopping, brother. We're just getting started, and I'm loving every minute of it. So we'll keep grinding for sure. So appreciate that. But yeah,
so
go ahead, Paige.
Yeah,
all right, I'm starting a GoFundMe
for
Paige.
This summer,
we can get him a mic, maybe some sound baffles,
especially with so many memes.
Kill that background noise.
Basically every day. What's going to make you guys stand out from
some of the guests that are at work?
So that's a good question. What can make Flork stand out? Basically, all the meme coin now is following up the same narrative, like the boys club, a dog, or a cat meme.
God damn it, Paige.
Or a Politify project. Those four narratives are always the same in this space. For me, Flork has his own signature and his own vibe, and I'm sure everybody can fall in love with Flork, basically, because it's not a copycat of something already on the market. Like if you search about Trump coin, you'll find 100 coin for a Trump coin. Same goes for Bread, Pepe, Landwolf, and the dog and the cat project. As I said, Flork is here and has a long history, and everybody can connect to Flork and basically just fall in love with the meme. I had good friend in crypto space. I just when I share with them my project, they are like, oh my God, this is Flork. This is basically the sticker we've been using for years now. Yeah, okay, I'm up. I'm happy now. I'm scooping a bag just because I know the Flork. I know the meme, and I can see myself holding this meme. That's basically our lightning attack to recruit and spread the good news and make some noise in this space and have more and more investors day by day, basically.
That's good stuff. I know Zach is trying to get up here, man. Every time he gets up here, he gets knocked down. It's one of those days for him. Max, go ahead. You got something for Flork?
I certainly do, man. I was checking out his chart. I like what I'm seeing. I mean, I could potentially see a double bottom happening here on the 1 hour, and I zoom in on the time frames are like a magnifying glass, right? So I use the 7 minute because it cancels out just the perfect amount of noise, and it works wonderfully with the 200 MA and the patterns that I use. So anyways, it's in a falling wedge right now, and it's just touched down for wave 3. The wave 4 would be on the top. Wave 5 would be one more small wave down potentially. It could break out on wave 4. Always 100%. Anything can happen at any time. But the Elliott wave structure of 5 waves generally holds truth, and falling wedges do break out 68% of the time. So that's all back tested information, and I just from looking at the chart, I like what I see.
Appreciate that, bro. Love the breakdown. I like the 4. I'm looking at the 4 hour too. I don't know, Max, if you looked at that 4 hour, it's it has shown some really nice strength on the 4 hour right at this market cap at 3 mil market cap. Free Trump, you got something for Flork?
Well, yeah, and I'll come back later to. I
can't hear him.
I do.
I can hear him paid.
Can you hear me? I just turned my.
Some people can't hear you. Do you want to drop down and come right back up? I'll bring you right back up.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely.
Appreciate you, brother. Kendo, you got something for Flork?
Yeah, I really like the original type of project. The website side of the marketing looks good. I think the developer guy, whoever you are, I think you do a really good job with your presentation as well, and the price looks all right. I mean, looking at the chart and the buys, the sells, and yeah, I think everything looks good about this project. Now, it's not financial advice, but this is a project that I'm for sure going to keep looking at on.
No, appreciate that.
Great, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Shelby, go ahead.
Literally on Shelby's on a phone call.
I figured, bro. What's up?
To be on this space.
This is Zach from Subway, guys. As you guys, you probably know the voice by now. Go ahead, brother.
I can't get on today. X hates me, so I'm on Shelby's account. So I'm here.
Well, he's on a phone call with me while I'm listening. So go ahead, Zach.
No, I got to listen a little bit more because I missed a lot of stuff. So yeah, Flork is. I mean, I was looking at the market cap the other day. You know, it was at like 3 million. I was excited. I ran everything through. I bought. Everything checks out great. I'm going to get into another position pretty soon, so I'm pretty happy. I'm happy with my bag. I think Flork can do pretty well also from what I've looked into and dived into the charts. Looks like they got a great community. I kind of missed the pitch. I'm sorry. It's not me. It's Elon. Come on, you're a billionaire. Help me out here. But it looks really good, and I'm happy that you guys are on Shark Tank. And I wish I had some questions for you, but I didn't hear the pitch, so I'm sorry.
And for anyone interested in any project that we're presenting today, Flork or Monka S, I dropped their info and contract addresses in the Crypto Breakfast Club Telegram. So you can go check that out also.
Shout out Shelby.
Awesome.
Good stuff.
This is the alpha, guys. As Zach said it, it's alpha. Pay attention. This is what we've been looking for all the time.
No doubt, no doubt. We're trying to bring Free Trump back up here. Free Trump, Pay, can you accept him? It won't let me. There's no button to
Just so you
accept
know,
him.
everybody's
Our stage is full. That's why we're gonna rotate out.
You can kick me out then.
Oh, it shows.
You can push me down.
Never since
I'll go. I'll just listen to the show in the background. Thanks for having me.
Okay,
Yeah, me
awesome.
too. I'll do that.
Appreciate you guys.
As if it
Appreciate
wasn't
you guys.
already.
Thanks for-
Now,
everyone check out AI in your report.
Yeah, I forgot because we didn't. Sorry, we didn't have two co-hosts. That's why I couldn't bring them up. There we go.
Also, guys, before we move on with anything else, make sure you're sharing the room. Because guess what? If you don't share the room, you don't have access to the $100 giveaway from either Flork or Monka S today. We're giving away $100 for each project. You could technically win both. Probably not, but technically you could.
Love it. We got Free Trump back up here now. Go ahead, Free Trump. And we're getting ready to move on to Monka S next. So that's coming up next. But Free Trump, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, like, you know, I've gone into almost every coin now that's been mentioned on Spaces for the last, over 3 weeks, I think. And like, I hear them, and even if I'm driving, I'll just like ape into them. I don't even, I find the address and I just do it. It's like, all right, this one's probably going to go. This one's probably going to go. And man, I got to tell you, if I hadn't done that with Monk AS and now just with this, I already forgot the name of it. It was so quick. But Flork. Yeah, like with Flork. So if I hadn't been doing this, if I hadn't been listening to Breakfast Club Spaces and, you know, just being a DJ and aping into these things, the minute I hear the ending of the contract address, like if I hadn't been doing that, this would be the bloodiest summer ever for me in crypto. So Breakfast Club Spaces has actually saved my meme coin bags. I'm heavy in altcoins, but I do day trading with the meme coin stuff. But if this Breakfast Club Spaces never existed, this would be atrocious for me. And I would be like one of those people that just said, crypto's not for me, and dip out. But thank God for Breakfast Club Spaces.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I remember the day.
You definitely have more resources now coming into this space.
I remember
in
the day when we
2017, all you had was gamers that used to do streaming for gaming.
Yeah, I think we were talking in the back channels. I can't remember, but yeah, it just it feels right. It feels right. So we're doing the thing, and I think eventually we'll get some merch and stuff like that.
They already got their bag
going, and
selling them as we buy them.
Grow the brand a little bit, but it's awesome, man. This has been super exciting, you know, because I've been in crypto. I've been a full-time entrepreneur now for
there wasn't
almost
a whole lot
5 years.
Reliable ones, at least.
And there's no better feeling, man, than like starting something new when you're an entrepreneur. That rush you get, you know, when you're building something new and you don't know how it's going to work and you don't know what's going to happen and you got to figure everything out. It's literally like a high that I constantly chase. It's like the best drug in the world. And this has been awesome to do it, you know, and, you know, I show up every day on YouTube, but sometimes you know, there's certain times in the market where it gets mundane, you know, it's just like, you know, I gotta, okay. All right. I gotta throw some videos out there and keep it chugging. But this really gives me something to look forward to. And I'm so glad that we found a way with Paid and Zach's help and everybody here to kind of wrap it up all into one. And now we're doing like just a 3-hour live basically every single Monday through Friday. So just really, really thankful and grateful for everybody. I know like I just really want to say that, man. I love this. I truly love it. And thank you guys for making it possible. So 100%. Go ahead, Mar. You got something for Flork?
100%. It's Wednesday, buddy. First of all, thank you for having me up. And yeah, you know, I'm doing my homework right now on the project. It looks pretty
last
good.
Wednesday he came
really
up,
good. I like that
right
chart. You know,
he started
it looks
shilling
like
his own
it did a hard correction. I overheard him about someone sniping at the beginning, but you know, it happens to other projects. And if you say just one, you're lucky, because I've seen projects survive like 4 or 5 snipers. But yeah, or more. The floor looks good. You know, I'm thinking of getting in. I haven't gotten in. If I do get in, I'll probably be a little greedy and just buy a little bit and see if it does dip a little bit more. But if not, I'll be happy with that entry.
Yeah.
Which is around, you know, 003, maybe going down to 0027. I'll get in again. But this is an entry price for me. But I want to go ahead and throw it out there in case some people are wondering, which is a mistake I did in projects sometimes, comparing it to, like, you know, how many people they have in Telegram or how many
the following day
people they have on X. Now, you know, I've seen projects that have like
little bag at it.
3, 4, 5,000 people on Telegram and it's not even active. And then other projects that have like 200-300 members and is active. And I like that. You know, it's at a $3 million market cap. I did not see what was the all-time high, but probably like 10 million, 8 million, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways,
so far so good.
You know, it's it's at a $3 million market cap right now, and it doesn't even have 1,000 members on X. And that's good for me, For some people, they want to see 10,000 members, but there's so many projects out there that have like 10, 20,000 members, and the market cap is 300K because all those members are fake. They're all fake. It's a fake project. It's all fake. And not this project. That's why I respect, it's all organic members on .x. And I haven't checked the Telegram yet. So I have a lot of respect for that. And, I'm looking to wait to ape in, and probably DCA if anything, because that's what I always do. I always plan to DCA on a project if it starts dipping. But yeah, I like that. It seems all organic, and looks like a really good project.
Breakfast and comments.
Hell yeah!
Thank you very much.
Yeah, go ahead.
If I might speak, thank you very much, Mark. And
no, that's not what I wanted to do.
Like even our volume on Ethereum, lately you can see the gas GUI is really low. Last week was $1 or $2 for a transaction, and every meme or every project, don't specifically name anybody, but most of them do fake volume. You go to the chart and you see 1 million, 2 million volume a day. We don't believe in that. We don't do that. Each cent on the Floor project is organic. Each member is organic, and invite every one of you to join us on TikTok and Instagram. We're doing some animation video there, so we can reach new people.
Animations
and thank you for Mar for.
I could probably crack those out, and I don't even remember what program.
We do have, what is that, Captain Fork down there?
Yeah.
With his hand up.
No
Captain
tools I use
Fork,
sometimes.
see you're probably a member of the community. What's going on?
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, that's a smart move.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
'Cause right now, those YouTube shorts for animations are popping.
Yes,
Can you hear
sir.
me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, well, thank you for having me up, Zach and Paid. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of also just reiterate too is you guys all know kind of Pepe and how it went, and there was a lot of Pepes before it, and they all kind of didn't survive. But we knew kind of one Pepe would make it, and that's kind of what I saw with Flork. Is when I looked it up, there was many Pepes, BSC Pepe and like Solana Pepe, and then I realized, one of these is going to have to work. And I believe in the team behind this, Noriko and his past projects, very solid, well connected in the space. So, yeah, just very happy to be part of this Floor community. And thank you again for having me out.
Appreciate you, bro. Go ahead, Flame.
All right, just wanted to ask Flork a couple of questions. If they have a marketing plan, and what do we have their wallet on? How many % is there? And is that something they plan on marketing, or
he's marketing right now? Like he's literally on Shark Tank Wednesday. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not.
Flork?
Not.
Yes.
So is there any plans for marketing? He's
as I
literally
said,
paid to be on
when I
Shark Tank
started speaking, we have an exchange
I'd say
listing
so.
for
Maybe
Monday.
a little bit.
So we're gonna share all the information today or tomorrow, and the listing is planned for Monday.
No, my question was, do you have a percentage of your tokens for marketing? Do you have actual wallet?
Oh yeah. I will be very, very, very transparent about it. For a project to keep this floor, sometimes the developer,
If you're not paying,
like I said, he bundled the shop at first. So we're controlling some of the supply
That's just not sustainable
for us. But we will not use it as marketing plan. We will use it as floor for this project. We will never sell those tokens. I want to be very transparent about it. As you can see from the holder, we have 5% in one wallet. This wallet is specifically made for exchange listing and liquidity. And for the marketing part, as I am an investor as well, since I believe in my project and I will never sell those tokens, but I'm doing what we call a market making, like you buy low, you sell high, and the difference you use it in marketing. And thanks to this strategy, I managed to hold this 3 million market cap, even with just the strong sniper. The sniper did snipe a lot of supply. Like any other project could have been dead with this type of sniper, but we managed to survive thanks to that, and we are up something like 2.3% of the supply thanks to this market making. Those tokens will never be dumped on my follower, but they can be used as marketing. If we have a big name who wanna just join us and have some a good bag with us, we can give them those tokens. If we have something else like listing, and we will do giveaways and meme competition, we can use those tokens as giveaways.
That's good, and thank you for being transparent about the sniper. A lot of people won't even say that, but that's good. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm transparent about the sniper and the bundle part. I mean, every one of you should know where he put his money in and what's the background of the community and the developer. Myself, I'm Noroko, by the way, and. If I may say, my past project, he's still alive. It was OX number. I made it did 113x from the first dip. So I have a record of in this space. It's not my first project.
Well, you should mention that. Good. That's good. You should mention that from the beginning on your pitch.
Yeah. So many of Flork holders are whale from OX number, and they trust me, and they will never dump their token, at least not at this market cap. They can maybe start thinking about selling their initial about 10 million, 50 million, 20 million market cap. But for them, this market cap is like a baby shrimp market cap. It's just the beginning. We just get rid of the sniper and the early dumper and quick flippers. Now we are building a nice floor, and we are building a strong community. And with the next week push, I'm really confident about making new high on Flork.
For those of you who did make that, Aaron, good luck.
What was the all-time high? About 12 mil?
Do not DCA to that thing.
Yeah, 13 mil.
13 mil.
Mini Trump is tanking.
Zach, go ahead. We're still waiting for Monka S, by the way. He's having some connection issues. I'm talking to him on the back channel. We'll probably get him back up here at some point. He's traveling. He's trying to get to a good spot. So, Flork, you're getting some extra love, baby. Go ahead, Zach.
Thank you very much.
I think I'm good now. I think I'm finally up here now, so you can send me a co-host. But anyways, I'm pretty impressed by you guys are like only 20 days old. You got 1,000 holders. That's pretty bullish, honestly. I did hear you mention real quick. You said you had another project before this one. Is that true? And so what was that?
Yeah, it was OX number. Zach know about it. Yeah, he was an early investor in OX number as well. And basically, it was an utility project on Ethereum, and we were the first one. We still, till this day, the only one who protect you from SimSwap fraud. I mean, you can use the bot on Telegram or out the app, and buy a number. With this number, you create an account in Twitter or Telegram, and basically after that, the number gets frozen. So nobody can SIM swap you. That's the utility of OX number.
So my question is that project still active? And on top of it, are you pushing that one? Or are you pushing this one? Are they combined? Are they working together? Or did you forget that one and moved on to this one?
Yeah, both of them are up and running. As I said in my space and in my personal Telegram, I will never give up on OX number. It's just like the mirror now, right now, the utility project are gassed off because everybody is on meme. For OX number, you gotta know we are a team of four members, so everybody will push OX number. And for Flork, I'm basically the only one who created Flork and pushing it. And that's it. I will, as I said, I think those two will be my only project forever. I will not thinking about launching something else. My background is a marketer, so I market project. So I can push two projects at the same time, OX number and Flork. I will never give a project more than he and forget about
$30 to make my little flippy.
Awesome, good. That's
So
really good to hear.
So it sounds like you're about to bring another project on Shark Tank next week. All right, love that.
I appreciate it. I mean, yeah. As soon as the utility project kick off again on Ethereum space, and we push OX number as we can, we will get here, and you hear about me again.
Good stuff. Go ahead, Kendu.
Yeah. So thanks for all the information on the token. It really seems interesting. So what I would like to ask you, Flork, is your long-term vision or specialization. What do you want to specialize in? Because if you want it to be like a long-term, do you have something you can tell me about what you will make your, could it be educational content, or could it be what would you like to specialize in?
Yeah, as I said, we are building an image about Flork on TikTok and Instagram. We're doing a bunch of animated videos. We will have our own signature, and everybody will hear and see us on social media, especially the Web2 guys who are not into crypto, and we convert them into crypto, and their first project will be basic Flork, because they've seen it on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube. So that's our main.
That's awesome. So yeah. Would you go out and do would you do animation and commercials for other companies or stuff in the real world?
Yeah, I mean, with Flork, we already had a billboard on California for a week. And that's our part of our marketing to.
If they do go viral with
Web2 guys,
we have, and you made that yourself.
But that's TBD, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
And we have a taxi cab ads campaign where all the cabs will have
NFTs for Raiders
riding all over America.
Tie some tokens to them.
Great, dude. Are you gonna teach people, the holders and the people in the Telegram, how to animate and stuff like this? What tools and share your knowledge about whatever you're doing?
Yeah, I mean, for our people in Telegram, we have a special Telegram called Frog Meme, where it's. Let me search about. So I give you the exact number. We have 15 members on this Telegram, and they are all holder, or they are doing memes every day for Flork by their own, and that's very cool. And that's what we have. That's what will help Flork to make new highs, because we have a strong community behind us, pushing us and working every day to make Flork great. And they are not just basic holders, or they just buy a bag and forget about it and check their deposit every week and every month. So no, they are here every month working
bought a bag
for Flork.
Trying to recoup and hold a little baby bag on the side, little moon bag.
It's good stuff. Go ahead, Max.
I really like what you're saying, man. I really, really like what you're saying. You're saying all the right things. I mean, the basis of community is unity, and if your community is unified in your goal and pushing forward and working for your vision, you got something, man. I mean, you're going somewhere. Just keep pushing. You guys are doing it. Yeah, keep grinding, brother. I applaud you. I'm definitely on my watch list, and I look forward to following this forward for sure.
Thank you very much, Max.
Hell yeah! So we got Flame. One more question there. By the way, Flork is 38 followers away from hitting that $1,000 mark. 38 follows away. So if you're listening on X, you're listening on YouTube, I've got it up on the screen on the live stream. 38 more people need to follow them. Let's get them to 1,000. Let's get the word out for them.
Created their own tapper, and you can earn
grow that platform.
The link is in
so
my.
we're 38 away there. Let's do that. Flames, go ahead, and then we're going to turn it over to Monka S. It looks like he's in a good spot now.
We'll get in early.
And we'll do Monka S
those
next.
and the ones in,
I'm sold, man. This guy's saying the right things.
Content for them.
I'm glad I already have a bag.
I have to. That's
I'm thinking about grabbing another one right now.
But if you haven't tapped into the tap,
good job to explain that, man. You're really doing something that in the beginning I was like little, but I'm glad that the other guy was a little late, so we could give this guy a little bit more time explaining himself, and that was great. Go grab a bag.
Good stuff, brother. Yeah, no, this was actually good. We heard a lot from Flork. So again, they're sitting at 3.11 mil market cap, guys, 304K in liquidity, 124,000 in volume, good market cap to liquidity ratio. Flork, thank you so much, man. And feel free to stay up here, of course, and we'll continue to talk about you all week, and you're always welcome back, and we'll be a supporter of you guys going through.
Thank you very much.
We're planning on next Wednesday, but we're just cooking something. We're doing something that we're gonna create a new narrative, but it's gonna be something secret. So when we come up, please be ready because we're gonna blow your mind.
Oh, you guys are coming up next week?
Yes, sir. And we're doing something different that's gonna create a new narrative. And I'm not gonna say no more. And I think you're gonna like it a lot.
Love it, man. Yeah, we'll look forward to that. DM me, Zach or Paid, and we'll get rocking and rolling. Flork, thank you again, man. We'll be here. Feel free to stay up here.
Thank you very much. I will be always around here. If you guys have any other question, I'm really glad to answer you. And thank you for having me today.
Appreciate it, man.
And Zach, it's not Flork, it's Flame. It's Flame.
No, I know. We were talking Flork and Flame. I got you.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I got
Flame.
you.
I'm making the ticker right now. Fork and Flame.
Flaming Fork.
All right, it's time to turn it over to Monka S. Monka S, another great narrative, another great meme that's been out for a while. I'm pulling them up on the live stream, guys. They've been here for a while. Monka S has been in our group really since we started. Which has been for a little while now. They're sitting right around a $2 million market cap, 361K in liquidity, over 2,000 holders, $230,000 in volume. And they too, it's kind of interesting. Both these projects, when I look at them at the 4 hour, they're both kind of hanging on right to resistance right now, or right to support. Kind of interesting. A lot of parallels between these two. But Monka S, the floor is yours. Give us the background on the meme. Where you guys started from. You guys launched back in May, so you guys have been around for 2 months now, a little over 2 months. But the floor is yours, brother. Go ahead.
Yes. Yeah, thanks a lot, bro. And I listened to Flock. Before I go ahead, though, I think what happened for a reason. So Flock, the good project, they'll speak a lot about it themselves. And I literally I heard a lot about it. Like, I'm familiar with this meme. I use it on WhatsApp a lot of times. So it's a good pick for real, though. So, thanks a lot for having me on again. And, it's Monkas. I know you all on the Crypto Breakfast Club. I know you guys are not really strange to it. This is the familiar project, We're like a family in this Crypto Breakfast Club. We've been here, like we said, from the start, We kept to our words. We just keep showing up every day and grinding because, you can never be lucky all day of the week, all day of the month. You can never go unlucky, I'm going to say. You get me? So we got to keep pushing. And now down to what we are. Monka S is the Nevers Pepe. It was created back as Twitch emo, popular Twitch emo. It was created back in 2011. And it was first brought on 4chan 2016 by the creator named Monka Sin. Now, since he came up on Twitch and 4chan, it was one of the most popular because a lot of the times people on Twitch, Twitch is a streaming app where a lot of people stream every day, like people that are followed by multi-million followers always stream on Twitch, and Monka S is the most used emote after Pepe, which they always spam while they're nervous about what they're doing. So it's something we see in our day-to-day life activities and the memes and also in the stickers we use. So that is one of it. And now, it is actually the season for the frogs. So you can see Pepe running back from 3.6 billion back to 5 billion. We know the frog season is actually here. It's coming back. And usually when you see the Pepe hype come back again is usually when Pepe goes to like a all-time high, around all-time high levels, then it goes crazy. I understand right now the matter is about politics and all of that. That's why you see a lot of Pepe better coins. They call it betters. So we're like the second biggest when it comes to Pepe better projects. If you were looking about all the Pepe memes derived off it, because we're like 3.6 million views, and Pepe is around 4.5 million views on Know Your Meme if you go to check it, because actually there's a website called Know Your Meme. That is actually where you can know your meme. I bet you can even take Flock right now and go put it on Know Your Meme, and you're going to see the details about it. So every damn meme coin launching this crypto space, you can go check it out to know your meme, and it can actually give you all the damn data about the meme. You understand? Then you can know if your dev is lying to you or not. You understand? So to know if it's a false narrative or it's a fake name or whatever it is. So Monkey Ass, you can go look it up right there. Even on Grok, you're gonna see it. Even on Google, whatever. Just search on Google. Even our price is actually CMC is actually on Google. If you search about Monkey Ass, you see the price link of Monkey S or CMC right there. Then you can see the definition. So we all know Pepe going to multi-billions this bull run. And you know the easiest way of making money in this crypto is following the betters. Once you have the first mover, people who miss the big ones, they always go for the lower one. And that's literally what happened to Apple Stager. Apple Stager is also a Pepe derivative. It was also, I don't know, I forgot the year it was created, but you know, if you go to Know Your Memes, you're gonna see it right there. Monka S is more popular, but you know, to see how successful it has gone. It went to around 400 mil all-time high, and it was launched when Pepe was around 7 billion, around all-time high. So that was why a lot of people FOMO on the next frog, because it was there. But we launched around 15th of May, so we've been active for a long time right now. Price is actually around 2 mil market cap right now. We went to like 9.4 bill. We've been consolidating a long time. But yeah, things, a lot of projects have different patterns of how they grow at the end of the day. But what all matters is you just got to stay consistent and see how your own fate goes with you. You understand? But definitely, we know the goal is going to be the same and we're going to achieve it. So if you go right now and take a look at the chart, you can see it's actually the bottom. So I always advise people to buy the bottom of projects. You know, the team is consistent. The dev is actually consistent, you know. So we got listed on a little, what's the name? Coin Moon or something today. But we got other CES listed, like we're taking it very serious right now. From once we start heading back to like around the range 5 mil, 6 mil, 7 mil or more, because the dev is in contact with the good exchanges. I had an alpha, bro. Yeah, I can't leak you right here, but it was something related to OKX.
Be careful with those.
You know, we're not going to leak every details because we don't want to feed cheats. And
higher cap.
like I said before, if you're new to the meme, if you don't really understand what it is, you can just type the name. Even I know most of you are actually using verified accounts right now. Your account's verified, so you can go to Grok right here on X and search what is Monka S. Then you can see the narrative is fully tied to Pepe. And these are coins that actually moon, not some coins that can launch and be like, this is Pepe's girlfriend, this is Pepe's sister or mother. You understand? And funny enough, that shit never existed before. And it wasn't in existence. So what you're just going to do is search it and you can see it. It is literally Pepe himself, but in a never state. You know, created back in 2011. So the meme is actually memeable. It's very scalable. You can check out our official Twitter account. You can see how, you know, the meme is funny enough, like it can be related in real life. Let's say on your first day, you know, you see a girl you like or something like that, she comes around you and you get a bit nervous. You understand what I mean? So you can still use the Marcus meme for it too. You understand? It all rhymes in. I don't know though. If anybody have a question, then I'm literally down here to answer everybody.
No, good stuff. Appreciate that. Yeah, looks like you guys set your all-time high back last month, June 4th, is where you guys shot up to about 10 mil market cap, where you mentioned there, sitting right around 2 mil now. I know Paid's rugging right now, so we're trying to get him back up. But Zach, do you got anything for Monka S or anybody else up here on the panel? Feel free to jump in. But Zach, I'll give you first go.
Yeah, no doubt. I actually love your chart. I love the narrative behind it. You know, I was an early investor in Pepe, so I'm all about the Pepe, you know, thing. Basically, you guys are doing excellent. and you show up every day to work. That's how you grow. This is 100% 99% promotion, 1% utility kind of crypto. So I'm very excited what you guys are doing. I know I have a big bag in your project. Same with Flork. So I'm really excited about these projects. And I do look into them before we bring them on. Space to make sure they're legitimate. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people get screwed in the space, and people are looking at us to, give them proper information, stuff like that. So hats off to you for coming on to the Shark Tank. And I love what you guys are doing.
It's so saturated, the Pepe.
Good stuff. I think both both these projects we have up here today,
if you're not playing
Flork
on the
and Monka
floor,
S, to me,
your project,
they bring something
and there's nothing
that
really
has
separating
staying
you.
power,
You're
right?
just
And I think Flork, you mentioned it, kind of what's hot
in a
right
field of
now,
Waldos,
boys club
you know what I mean?
narrative and political tokens, and there's a lot of these things that kind of come and go. And by all means,
Pepe?
take advantage of
Waldo?
those waves, right? Like the whole Solana meme coin craze. Take advantage of that wave, right? But also understand and be able to parse out the difference between something that has potential staying power versus something that's kind of a flash in the pan, right? And I think both these projects today are unique in that they both are built off a real meme that has longevity, that's been around 10 plus years, both of them, that is doing something unique. And they're not just piggybacking. They're not just, following the herd, following the crowd, right? So I respect that from both of our Shark Tank projects here today. Flork, do you got something for Monka S? Go ahead.
Yeah, I just checked the chart, and I must say the biggest metric for me when I wanna buy a meme bag is when they launched, how they launched, and what they are doing today. As we can see on the chart, we are at a great floor, I must say. And as I said, this is the best entry price is when the price is at the floor, because you basically are secure and you can only go up. And we can see the price, the project launched 2 months ago. And here we are today with the dev here talking about his project. That's the best, for me, the best green flag on a project. If the developer is always around, always pushing 2 months after 3 months ago, I mean, 99% of project on crypto dies within the first week or second week. And to see this, I'm really bullish about Monkas, and you're doing a great job.
Thanks a lot, brother. Thanks a lot for your words. I really appreciate them. And as it is, one thing is we always gonna stick to our words. I've been in a different project before. Yeah, I think I fell in love with pushing a project for a long time, because there's a way when you work for your 100x, it's different from when you get lucky from 100x. You put in a lot of effort in. Every day you stay consistent. But I told you, once you achieve that 100x, there's nothing you cannot achieve again anymore. You understand what I mean? Like, there's this feeling it comes with, and it comes with a lot of connections. It comes with a lot of trust in yourself and believe in yourself, and also trust in the process. So whenever you're in another situation, during the downtimes, you remind yourself of how, the past has been and how you stay strong, and whatever it is, you're going to achieve it. So I think other people have a question for me, though.
Good stuff. Yeah, Max and then Flame. Go ahead. Go ahead, Max.
Yeah, mine isn't as much of a question, but I want to comment on your chart, man. I absolutely love it, dude. I love it, man. Like, the 1 hour right now is broken out of a falling wedge, right? That falling wedge, if price is able to break past the 200 on the 1 hour and the 4 hour, you're looking at potentially 200% gains from where you're at right now. That's the potential that's there. That's what the charts convey. It's not financial advice for anybody, but that's the message that the charts are saying right now. I love it. It's beautiful.
I'm very impressed with the token distribution. I think, Zach, you got 2 winners today here, buddy.
I mean, the guys sound genuine too.
Sorry, my thing was bugging out. Yeah, no, appreciate that, man. Yeah, we try to do our best to bring up some really solid projects. Monk S has been in our space for a while, rocking with us, contributing all the time, and definitely like the meme, definitely like the narrative, like how hard they're working. And then
you did like what you
Flork,
heard,
as he mentioned, I knew the dev here from a previous project. And actually met some other people building the tech for his project out in Austin.
I think I'm going to do the same.
It's just funny how networking in this space works. All of a sudden,
a little bit more.
Here we are in the Crypto Breakfast Club. This is why it's so important, guys, to get out there to conferences. Don't be afraid to join in conversations. Get in these spaces. Get into Telegrams. Man, it's amazing who you run into. And speaking of conferences, I'll be at Bitcoin Nashville if anybody's going to be out there, and I'll be at ETH Toronto in August too, so I'm hoping to meet some people. But Monka S, Flork, awesome. Monka S, I'll give you the final word here. Just thank you to everybody listening. We are going to bring it back here for the last half hour, just kind of talk about the markets, talk about some other things we're seeing. But guys, go show some love. Follow both of these accounts. Do your own research. Do your own due diligence. And if you like what you see, hop into these great communities. Go ahead, Monka S.
Definitely.
Okay, yeah. Before I actually head out, I wanted to explain something because I saw some people were asking, and I wanted to explain something about the market right now and actually what's happening to the frog tokens. In crypto we have what we call the matters and the betters. Now the betters actually work our pump mostly when the first mover is actually the better at the moment. You understand what I mean? Just like when Pepe was around all-time high, every damn frog token was actually like mooning like crazy. Those tokens are called the betters of Pepe. You understand? So people were just chasing the hype after it, going for all the frogs. You understand? Because the first mover is actually running. Then what happens when the first mover is down? Because Pepe went down to 3.6 billion. Now every damn better token suffers from what's happening to the main mover. You understand? But they always go down more compared to the first mover, and they always go up. They always gain like 300-400% on just a little pump from the main mover, like 50% pump. You understand? So right now, the crypto market narrative just changed a bit because of the Trump hype or something like that, and that's why you see most of the political coins are actually running. But one thing is certain: once a matter like Pepe is always going to come back because it's the leader. So it just goes off and comes back. But the smartest thing to do is actually get your bags in before the hype comes back again. So that's the smartest thing. And thanks for everybody who listened. And I hope you understand what I just said right now. And wish everybody good luck out here in the market because it's crazy. I just want people to win. Most of the people on this crypto breakfast because I fucking love this breakfast club. Everybody right here is damn consistent. I keep seeing the faces here. We keep learning. I learned a lot from the spaces, and I know sometimes I hope people also learn from when I speak because we learn from each other. And yeah, you're always gonna be here. And like I'm always gonna talk about Zach. Zach is a Chad. I appreciate him a lot. Is a base Chad and. Yeah, also Zach from Subway though, but I don't know. Like I said, the name always scares me. I think it's J.R. from Subway because I motherfucker actually rocked him before. So it's Zach from Subway. And my homie Paid X with a good vibes. I don't know. I came on the spaces and immediately he rocked as usual. So thanks a lot.
No, actually, you rocked, buddy. Nice try. No, you were gone for an hour, and that's what happened. I was here. I was chilling, and then I rugged one. Okay.
All good, bro. Thanks a lot for the placing, though.
Love it, man. Great stuff. Appreciate both projects today for coming up. Awesome stuff. We'll have a new fresh batch of projects coming up next Wednesday for Shark Tank. We'll try to fill it up. We do take up to three. So if you guys are interested in that, get a hold of myself, Zach, or Paid, and we'll put you in the right direction. Like I said, already sending some messages. Multitasking here while I'm on the space trying to get some stuff accomplished. But so let's turn it back over to the market, turn it back over to meme coins, altcoins. Zach, go ahead, man. We got about a half hour left in the show. And it's been a fun one already. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room now that Shark Tank's over. MAGA Pepe. Called this at $1 million. So now it's 16 million. Now listen to this. Yesterday? God, these days blend together. Paulie got banned off of all of his socials. That's Pork account, That's Paulie and his backup count. Listen, that's huge. That means people are not going to be interested in that. People are going to pull out of that and move into something, like MAGA or Pepe. Now, on the flip side of that, the guy that started MAGA is out of that project, and he's into the MAGA Pepe. So you're going to see money coming out of those projects, Pepe and MAGA, and putting them into the MAGA Pepe one, the MAPE one, and that's why it's running. So that's why I called that one, really, for the information. It's all about the alpha. If you know kind of some of the stuff, you can see things that run. It's very hard to call these 50, 100 X's, I've called, I think, 2 of them on this space already, but don't fade the MAPE. Just saying, it's still really early. We're only like 4 or 5 days in. It's at a 16 million market cap, and watch the wallets. Watch them grow. I got in, early. I saw it, jump up to like 500, then 1,000 wallets, then now like 2.5. If that shit gets to 5,000-7,000 wallets, this thing might be another Pepe. Honestly,
Zach from Subway.
I haven't seen anything do this well since the Pepe days. So it's still very early. It could go completely the opposite direction, but MAPE is one, I'm heavily invested in, and it's, I wake up and I'm like, holy shit, 8 million market cap, 10, 12, 15, 16. So I just want to talk about the elephant in the room that we called, a couple of days ago.
If people aren't already saying ape into MAPE, they should make that a thing.
Ape into MAPE.
Just kind of flows. But you think you got a lot of legs here from 16 mil, Zach? Still, I mean, there's got to be a pullback at some point, right? I got in about 5 mil. I got in about 5 mil when you said it yesterday. I mean, after it pumped a little bit.
Yeah, I got in at like 500K. Just because I know, when you look at the 2 huge communities, MAGA is a huge community, and then you got Pepe, that's, enormous community, and them coming together, as one is huge. And Trump hasn't even fucking spoke yet at Bitcoin. Think about that. Just think about that. So I could see this thing could potentially do 50, 60, 100 mil. Not saying it will, but everything's lining up for that. And that's what I look at to get in these this is where you hit your 1,000X. It's very rare. It probably won't happen. It may go to 50, 100X. And that's really, really good. Even if you hit a 2 to 5X, you're doing way better than the stock market. So, keep coming to these spaces. Keep, come hang out with us. We try to drop alpha. We don't need to do this. We want to do this. I want to see people win in this space. That's what my project's all about, is about giving back to the community. And one way to do it is on this space. And I'm glad you guys are rocking with us. So if you can retweet the space, let's make this, 2,000, 5,000 members in here. We give you the alpha all the time. Grow with us. We're so early to this too. Like, this just happened. Zach never reached out to me and said, hey, come co-host or paid. It kind of just, all the stars are aligning. So we want to help you guys. It's what I'm about. And, if I can call them, I'll call them. But, there's a few other plays I'm in. I'm not going to call them just because I don't want to see people get wrecked. They're really fast trading ones. But I think MAPE has a huge potential. Paid's laughing because I just sent him one, but it's almost too early.
He calls him as he sees him.
Yes.
Free Correct. Trump. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I'm glad he mentioned the elephant in the room, because I just want to do 60 seconds about the sleeping giant. When the smallest market cap meets the biggest narrative, it's going to be magical. And the free Trump on Binance, this little project has been abandoned twice by the devs. I've literally kept this thing alive, just a one-man show basically, and like 3 other community members. We've been keeping this thing on life support all through everything. We went down to a $28,000 market cap, literally. Like when I say micro market cap meme coins, with the Trump narrative is not going away. We have another 5 years of this if he gets elected, okay? That's just, why would anybody deny this? We can't fight a trend. We can't fight a wave. With all the political turmoil, unrest, and everything happening, You can't fade Trump meme coins. You just can't.
No, he's
but
right.
The thing that sets Free Trump aside is September 18th, when he is going to get sentenced. Now, if the left wing is willing to do crazy things like they did on Saturday to stop him, do you think they'll try to stop him on September 18th when they have a chance to put him in jail? Even if they don't put him in jail, they could do a state sentence to where if he gets elected on November 2nd, he has to start serving jail January 2029. Okay, so like this thing could drag out. It could also end if it gets thrown out of court. But if it gets like expunged from his record, right, it could end. But if it keeps going at a $40,000 market cap right now, the contract's been renounced, it's unruggable, liquidity's been burned, it's got a tiny little community. This is on September 18th when it rolls around, no matter what happens. I mean, and I'd never give financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just me. And this thing has the potential to absolutely give you those, 100x, 1000x. A 10x from here is only a $400,000 market cap. So when Trump starts trending, if he gets sentenced to, let's say, one day in Rikers Island on September 18th, we've already hit a $4 million market cap once. We've already hit a $300,000 market cap when we did our ICO and made the migration to Binance. This project's been abandoned twice by devs because they're like, they don't have the
he's leaving out another key element that I touched on earlier with the last guy.
Anybody can check the contract. It's good, renounced, unruggable. It's not going anywhere. And not only that, on Saturday when that happened, when that crazy stuff happened, we basically doubled our market cap, went to like 56 or 57,000 in a span of a few minutes.
That's just how.
Now, what's going to happen if he gets thrown in jail?
Don't be the last one to
Trump meme coins. Everybody's in on them. I would say 90% of them are rug pulls. I actually put money into one on Ethereum. I can't get my money out because the liquidity is too low.
And 200.
So now I have to just sit there. It goes to $10,000 or $100,000. I just have to look at it and say it looks nice in my wallet. But guess what? I can't turn that into USD. There's not enough liquidity there. So even though they look good and they have great market caps and they're on the rise, a lot of that is because you cannot get your money out. And with Free Trump on Binance, not a problem. You can get your money in and you can get it out just as easy.
Yeah, but
that's good stuff. Go ahead, Ken, and then we'll get up to Zach. Go ahead, Ken.
How much of your initial investment are we talking about?
Yeah, I just want to say I completely agree with a lot of the project that just spawns. And we were talking about in the beginning, like if you want to make quick money and everything. And a lot of the projects, honestly, are not going to make it in the end. And that's the sad part about crypto. Like there's so many people who actually burns for their things and loves it, of course. But obviously not everything can succeed first time. But you can always, try again and don't be discouraged. And sometimes people are wrong in what they decide to buy in. Like obviously I've tried to have downfalls and it's just been working through it and sometimes working with it. Like even the community members can, and now I know there's a lot of people here in Zach's room. And I just want to tell you all, like as a community member in a meme coin, something, you can actually contribute yourself. And that's called working for your back. And it's a super smart thing to do, in my opinion. So, and try it out if you have time for it, or try to make time for it. And you will also learn a lot of new stuff and everything. Yeah.
Go ahead, Zach.
Yeah, no doubt. Forget the market cap. I want to go back to, I think that was Free Trump that was speaking. Look at the liquidity. He's correct. You'll get that price impact when you own more tokens than what's in pretty much the liquidity. You won't be able to cash out. So that's why I get into some of these about the 500K, $1 million dollar market cap, because you can see really the amount of liquidity that's really in there. If you're super, super early and you get all these tokens and there's no liquidity, you get that price impact so high, you can't sell it because there's no money. So the rule of thumb for me is about 500K to $1 million market cap. But I think I'll look at that market, I'll look at the liquidity. If there's about 300K into that with $1 million market cap, I know I can get my money out. And that is a safe play. Even though it's extremely risky, you can at least get your money out. But on top of that, before that, even with the the Maga Pepe one, I ran it through a bot, and I got to make sure there's no, hidden stuff, in the coding and all that, where they can stop you from selling. You got to kind of do your due diligence before you get into these. You see all these that pump here and there, and people FOMO in, but there's 3 steps will save you in the long run. Because you can wait for fucking 10 days, and you're like, holy shit, it's 100 mil market cap, but there's not enough liquidity. They stopped you from selling, and they're going to rug it now. So, just be careful. Look at that kind of stuff. And if there's any contract out there, anyone can just send it to me, on the side channels, and I'll run it through my bot and at least see if there's, hidden functions in there. And, that will save you, because you can get into one that moons and moons. It's because it's a honeypot. So when I make sure I do my due diligence before I announce anything on the space, so no one will get, honeypot or rug pull. I can't guarantee they won't sell tokens, but as long as there's money in the liquidity, you can sell, and they can't stop you from selling. You're already ahead. And like I said before, always take your initial plus some out. So you're making your money back plus a little bit. And if the thing dumps, you at least didn't lose your money. So that's what I'll say on this.
Love it. I want to get to Mar, Max, and then Flames. Real quick, though, a couple of things we're looking at. We've been talking about PayPay a lot last week. PEI, Chinese Pepe, looking very nice. $130 million market cap, getting close to, we actually wicked up here today and almost set a new all-time high. PayPay, I still think there's a ton of value there. 130 mil still looks really, really good. Of course, MAPE, the one that Zach called, we're watching that. I'm in this Saitama on Solana. It's up 78% today, almost back up to a 4 mil market cap. Traded that once, took a bunch of profits, still in there on a moon bag. This JD Vence is VENCE. Have you looked at this, Zach? Just under a 3 mil market cap. Donald Trump, went to 150 mil. JD Vence is at 2.83 mil. It's that same narrative. Geo Rogan, Geo Biden, all that shit. Vence on Sol looking really good. Let's see what other ones. Ponky. How about Ponky? Ponky freaking exploded yesterday. It's a $336 million market cap. I've been talking about this one since January at a 20 mil market cap. Love it. And Ponky's got a ton of upside, I think. It broke out yesterday. Mumu on Solana, MUMU, set all-time highs today, setting all-time highs right now, $88 million market cap. Hold on, give me a minute. Toshi on base looks really good, 120 mil market cap. Nice surge yesterday. This is one of the big base meme coins. I believe it's, Vitalik's cat or some shit. Or no, Brian Armstrong's cat. Toshi. 120 mil market cap. Think there's value there still. I'm invested in all of these, by the way.
Yeah, we got to get like a tapper day for this because.
Oh, dude, how about Bentley Bay Meme? Shout out to Bentley Bay Meme. They were on our space. What is it? 3 weeks ago. Whenever we started out with Shark Tank, we had the Fine token, which they're still kind of consolidating right now, coiling up for the next big move. But Bentley Bay Meme, who came on that same day, is continuing to climb. 416K market cap. On Solana. I think when they came on, they were like 200K. So I think they've doubled since then. Let's see.
It was in an upward
Anything
trend.
Else stand out to me? I wanted to bring you guys a couple here. Those few are really the ones that stand out a lot. Land Wolf on Solana, right around $100 million market cap. I like that too. Let's see. That's all I got right now. Mar, Max, and then Flame. What's up, guys? What's up, Mar?
Yeah, Zach. Yeah, when they came up, it was just a little bit under 200K. I did get in at 200K on Bailey, so nothing big. Having basically almost double my money, but I'm just gonna leave it there. It's nothing huge, Look, just really quick. I truly think that man, this is gonna be tough. But I think Ton is gonna flip XRP. I think it's going to be there in the top 6. I think the Ton network, it's a marketing machine, and just be careful with fading it. And they're really, starting to get good projects under that chain. And they got the whole Telegram thing. So
So
I still think that, it's not super early, but it's still super early, compared to the whole market.
Right now.
And yeah, look out for this.
Think about
for
things
Ton,
like Solana
man.
and how far they've
I got
ran.
the Ton wallet already.
Not looking at Ton
and
right
I'm
now.
starting to, people are looking at base. I'm starting to look more at Ton. I think there's great opportunities in that chain, man.
Ton in spaces
and
for
it's
a minute,
just gonna. I just think it's gonna keep climbing.
And
I truly think it should. It might hit. 6 spot. I think it's got more to show. I think for me that XRP. That's just my opinion.
So you can look those up.
So yeah, look out for this blockchain, this network, and there's a lot of people,
how to navigate
big boys on X that are starting to talk about it already on their spaces
games
and asking what is this Ton thing, and it's just amazing how it's been sitting in the top 10, I think, for weeks or months already, 2 months. And now it's when all the, big boys in these spaces that have a big crowd are asking, what is this Ton? What is this Ton? So, yeah, it shows you there that it's this thing, I think it's about to blow up even more.
That's a fact.
That's great stuff. We don't talk enough about it. I think partly, Mar, for me, it's like I got a sour taste in my mouth because I freaking missed it, bro. It's like shit. What the hell was I doing? I was sleeping at the wheel. But no, I think it's definitely got some upside for sure. Still, Max, go ahead, bro.
I want to Zach from Subway. He was talking about market cap to liquidity ratio, and that definitely piqued an interest in my ears. That's a big deal. What would you consider too much liquidity, and what's too little? Interesting topic. I know Fine, for example, has close to a 25% market cap to liquidity ratio. So that topic hits home for me for sure. I'll stand down and listen. Thank you.
Yeah, there can never be too much liquidity. Always the more liquidity you put in, the better off, the project will survive. And, and for all the holders. I have to figure out the percentage for the, the too little, but, I can see
much better.
If it's got like, let's say 100K and it's 20 million market cap or something, that is just ridiculous. So I figure, 10%, 10% or lower is.
Whoops. Shout out to Zach Humphreys, Zach from Subway, and Paid. They're both on the show. Zach Humphreys, you can see his @ right there. Follow this man. He's just getting started here on X. I mean, not just getting started, but
most
making
people
noise.
won't tell you this, but I'll tell you this. When they launch a project, usually they require about 51% to go to LP when you do a pre-sale. So as long as you get that amount in, if you just all right, so you got 2 people that are going to buy into this project, right? And there's 51% going to liquidity pool. One person out of those 2 are going to lose. So automatically, right off the bat, you're losing a little bit if you're their exit liquidity. But a lot of these people that launch on their own, they'll go lower than that. They'll go like 25%, 30% liquidity, and to me, that's a red flag. That's why I do like pink sales and stuff, because you're obligated to at least put 51% into liquidity. Doesn't mean they can't rug you later, but right off the gate, it could be a pump and dump for you and you can get out. But when projects launch by themselves, those are the questions you got to ask. The number one question is how much is going to the liquidity pool, the LP? And if they say 20, 25%, that's a red flag right there. I would not get into that. If they say at least 51, 52%, or even higher, they actually want to push that project, and they're there to stay. I've seen some that do 65, 70%. Those are the ones that survive. The ones that do, 25, 30 is a little scary for me. And so this, they get to keep the rest of that whatever ETH or whatever coin they're using. So just know right off the gate, they're getting paid at their launch. They get to keep that 49% if they're putting 51% in. So if they say they have no money for marketing after that, that's fucking a red flag. That's bullshit. So I will go into these telegrams and ask that stuff before they launch. And if I see any red flag, I will not get into it. So that's just on the backside of things. you know, because I'm project owner, so I know this stuff. And most investors don't know this stuff, but you're going to hear it right here. I'll tell you the truth. So if you get into like pre-sales and stuff like that, ask what percentage is going to the liquidity pool. As long as it's a minimum of 51%, you're okay. You know?
Fair question.
As long as it's not just you and some other person getting into this, like a private sale or something. If you got 5, 6, 7 people, you just got to beat them to it, unless you hold it long term. But that's the number one question. How much is going to LP? And that's the number I would go for that.
And like, is it
track record? They're killing it.
Or is it locked? And, you know, pay attention to those something.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, I mean, I think Pink Sale automatically makes you lock it for at least 10 days. I like to see it locked. You know, then again, I'll go back to this because I'm a project owner too. You know, if it's not locked, I'm okay with that too, because in case you want to go to another blockchain or something, that's okay. So to me, the LP being locked isn't really, back in the day, it was a huge thing, but now it doesn't matter because you can have a group, of devs, right? And someone becomes a fucking douchebag, and you need to, you know, get him out of there and move to another blockchain. Having your LP locked screws you from doing that.
Definitely,
you know, you have to wait until that time runs up. It could be a year, it could be 6 months, and it could totally screw the project. So to me, the LP being locked is not a big deal. You know, big red flags to me is money being moved like a private sale. If the money is moved out of that account you're sending your ETH to me, that's a huge red flag. It should never be moved. You know, tokens should be dropped. There's no reason you need to move it out of there. You can just go right to your pair and the LP, and bam, you're done. But if I see that kind of stuff, and I see everything. So I watch everything to detail. Those are red flags to me. Man, I'm getting deep into this. I'm sorry. But it's just, I don't want to see people screwed. So
get deeper.
If any more questions, if that answered your question, I hope so. I'm all over the place.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was great, man. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Canceled, but I don't know. Maybe not.
Good stuff. Let's get over to Flames and then Kendu.
Hey, I got one more question for that guy that was just on. I was looking at one project that just launched, right? And it has like 6 liquidity providers, but it has, the market cap is like 208K, right? Here. But the liquidity is 17K. Is that normal? And right, it has 99% burned liquidity, right? And it has like 6 providers. I don't know what that means. If somebody could explain that to me, and if you guys want me to mention the project, I could do that too.
I'm gonna quit.
Actually, shoot me the contract address for that one. I'll take a look at it. But it seems like the LP is slightly low. It's not scary, but it's slightly low.
The ETH pair.
Okay, it's slightly low, right? But it just looks good because it has 6 liquidity providers. One is like locked and burnt, and the other ones are like normal people that are putting it in there. And I was just confused. Why is the liquidity is very low compared to how much is burned and locked? I was just straight confused.
Yeah, I want to take a look at it, see how much they raise. Is this what blockchain is this on?
This is on Solana, I believe. Yeah, it's Solana.
Okay.
It sounds like is that Zach?
Solana's got a bunch of scams going on.
Yeah, no, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you.
No, you can speak. I'm sending it to you, correct?
Yes, please. Yeah, I'll take a look at it.
Following me, I don't know if I can send it to you. Can I?
Zach got the bald head. What's up?
Oh, follow you.
I got that.
Which one are you? Where are you?
Flame.
I don't see Flame on here. X spaces. Yeah, I don't see you on here.
Put it back.
There you are. Follow back. Bam. All right, you can send me the message. Yeah, look.
But I'm just worried, and I want to make I'm not too good. You seem like you know what you're talking about, so I want to run it through. If you could just give me feedback, it would be great.
All right. Now, here's another thing too. Are you an early investor in this? Or are you after? Were you super early?
It just came out. Let me show you when it came out. It came out on. I'm following this whale, right? And then this whale just put in some money in here, and it came out. It's about 2 days old, right? It ran to $1 million, and it's at 200,000. It's sitting there consolidating.
Okay, ran to $1 million, and then it retraced back. Yeah, that's typical. 17K at a 200. You said 200,000 market cap.
Burned liquidity is like 92%, and they put 1.3 million. And then you have another liquidity provider at 3.92%. I'm sure there was the normal people that just says, because on top it says burn 92% and it says 1.3 million. So how does that make sense? I don't understand. And the liquidity.
Was this a private sale? Was this a pre-sale?
No, it was just a launch. No, no private sale or nothing. I don't think so. I'm not sure. It just came into as I'm looking at Death Street, and it just came out. And at first I thought it was one of those rugs where they run it up a little bit and they go down, but it didn't go down. So
all these meme tokens
just like, but the numbers don't make sense because if you burned 1.3 million, 92.9%, and then you have other providers, which you have like 6,
do all that
3%, 1%, and as under 1%, you have a couple like 12K, 20K.
Right. The reason they burn that is to get the market cap down, because it would be so out of proportion. You'd have such a high market cap and no liquidity. It would look really bad. So they burn that at launch, which makes perfect sense. No one wants to look at a high market cap with not a lot of liquidity. That will scare people away. So they burn that at launch. But at 17K liquidity, which you can pretty much in your head cut that in half if you're looking to cash out. So 17, what's that? 816. That's about 8. What?
Market cap 200K.
Yeah. So you can think to yourself, say you're a big whale, you can only pretty much cash out about 8K. I always cut the liquidity in half, or your price impact's too high. So those are the kind of red flags I look at. Since this is new, it's not terrible. It's just they took more on the back end for themselves as a project owner than they should put more in liquidity, honestly, to keep it afloat. But some people do that. If you do it legitimately for marketing and stuff, I understand that. But most of these projects, man, they pocket that. Just know a lot of these projects that launch, they make the money right off before they even fucking launch. They get whatever the opposite is they put into LP, they get to keep. And hopefully most people do it right.
You guys want the project, I could share it if you guys want to look at it. But I don't have no skin in there. I just saw it out of nowhere. I'm following this whale on whatever, and then he just bought some, and then I went and looked at it, and just looks interesting, but looks kind of fishy. So I don't know.
Yeah, send me the contract. I'll take a look at it.
All right, no problem.
Thank you. All right, we'll move on from me talking. Sorry. Trying to give people some insight, but
okay. It's good, Zach. You're really giving people good insight, and that's actually what I love about this space. And also that you put so much effort into people explaining and looking up for people. That's nice. Yeah. So don't really. I kind of like came away from the subject I was going to talk about, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let's just move on. All great projects here today. I'm just gonna say that. Monkey is too. I kind of went out before. I had a phone call, but yeah, it's just great projects coming up, and it's come around and speak with us every day. I'm mostly online usually. So right now there's so much happening around me.
Appreciate you always coming in, Kendu, adding some great stuff too all the time. Flame, you got something else?
No, I just told Zach. I sent you the address, so you could if you could reply to me, it would be nice.
All right, I got you.
Perfect. Well, guys, I think we're going to wrap this one up. We're right about at the 11:30 mark. Man, what a day! Monka S, shout out to you. Shout out to Flork. Shout out to everybody listening here today. It was another great space. Appreciate everybody coming in on the YouTube live, on the X live. We had another huge showing. Much love to everybody out there. Appreciate you guys. Oh, Satoshi, I didn't even see you're up here. What's up, bro?
Satoshi.
No, I was just kidding. No, I know you're wrapping it up, so I won't keep you any longer. I just want to say, obviously, happy Wednesday. We've made it to the middle of the week. Obviously, there's lots of exciting things happening. We got potential Ethereum ETFs coming early next week. Obviously speculative until we actually see them launch. But it's just I think
club commentary that I do, because I think
we could be making that move finally. Hopefully,
he's a cool cat.
We've been waiting extremely a very long time, years. So definitely, I'm still, like I said, I've been saying this since towards the end of last year. I'm extremely bullish on 2023, and I believe that. 2024. Sorry, holy crap! And I believe it's just setting us up for an even better year in 2025 in reality. So, just want to come up, say good morning to everybody. Hope everybody is having a great start to your Wednesday, and let's just continue on this journey. And it's an amazing journey we're on together.
100%, bro. Yeah, Ethereum ETF, big one coming up. We're seeing a lot of people talk about next Tuesday, guys. That's the latest from Eric Balkunas from Bloomberg. So we're looking at that. Also, you reminded me, Satoshi, tomorrow we've got a closed door meeting the SEC's having at 2 p.m. Eastern. A lot of people speculating that's why XRP was pumping. Even after the XRP day, the 1-year anniversary of it being deemed not a security on the retail side, that was on July 13th. A lot of people speculating we could have a settlement. SEC has had closed doors meetings the last couple of years, and there's been no settlement. But I think we're closer than ever for a settlement with XRP. And we also have some things going on with Binance. There's rumors that it could be about that. Right. And then there's rumors that it could just be about the general kind of crypto regulation as a whole, right? But no matter what, that closed door meeting is going to happen tomorrow at 2 p.m. So we'll see if any news kind of surfaces out from that. Of course, we'll be covering it on YouTube, covering it on our spaces as well, leading up to it tomorrow. And then if something does break from that, I'll have a YouTube video out, probably posted on X too, if something's big. So just be on the lookout for that. But yeah, Ethereum ETF supposedly coming next Tuesday. We'll keep locked in on that. Bitcoin continues to see a huge influx of new money coming in by way of the ETFs. News came out that the fees are going to be the same for the Ethereum ETFs, for BlackRock at least, for their Ethereum ETF. So that was some stuff that came out. Other than that, market's looking on the up and up. We're at a $2.38 trillion market cap. We're almost, it's crazy. We were just in the fear and greed index. Now we're almost out of the neutral back into the greed zone in literally like a week. This is how quick things can change in crypto, guys. So never get too high, never get too low, right? Have a long-term vision, long-term plan with your long-term assets. And then obviously, do your trades in between. So, but yeah, another great day, guys. Appreciate everybody. Thanks to everybody for showing some love and showing some support. And we will see you tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. We'll be back live on YouTube and X, and it'll go right into the Crypto Breakfast Club, 9:30 to 11:30. Appreciate you guys always for your support. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you very, very soon. Peace out.
I love doing these. Pretty fun. I guess what I'll do is I'm just going to talk for a little bit about the tappers and how that's going to affect, I think, the overall meme tokens and, the fact that they're not adopting tappers here on Solana and, dropping these meme tokens with zero utility and not building. There's a serious opportunity for them to actually add utility via these tappers. So if you're a community member or a community leader that has a meme token that's just strictly that, a meme token in itself, you need to be looking at tappers to expand your community, get with the new, and then utilize them as tools for educating your community, referral programs, marketing. You do it all in-house with one thing. Call to action. People want in-game tokens. Guess what? Follow us on X. Follow the person we're shilling on X through the game. These things are all possible right now. So it's going to change the game. And these tokens with no utility could, add value to the community and start building from one place rather than being in 10 at once. So it's just something to think about. You're going to start to see them pop up more for Solana, AVAX, especially Base, 100%. I'm already building a few for different clients so they can utilize them properly. Because honestly, at this point, people are just tapping away on this game, play to earn games, but they don't realize that they're doing a lot more than that sometimes. And they can be utilized a little bit better. And that's what we're doing with Ambidextrous. We're taking tapper games to the next level. They will not just be tapper games. They're going to be a very useful tool. And if you don't get right with them, you're going to get left behind for sure. any meme coin that's going to compete with another meme coin for liquidity, I know where I would go if I had, if I had the choice between a project who built a game who has for sure growth and you can track it through analytics versus somebody who's just doing it organically, putting out memes whenever they want to. They make too much money, then they stop showing up to work. Yeah, so something to think about for sure. All right, well, if you follow me on X, most of you guys are watching on X right now. Feel free to look at the pinned message and check out the Tapper games. The one that I would say get on today is Hamster, Cadison, and the biggest one that just dropped 2 days ago, less than 48 hours ago, would be Baby Doge. Baby Dogecoin has released their own Tapper game, fully operational, totally free to play. Start earning. We all know these airdrops are coming, and projects like that can afford to do more because they were already established. They had a community. Now they're bringing it over here. So I would say tap into that Tapper, Baby Doge. You can find it in my pinned messages on my X. Thanks for being here. I'm going to see you tomorrow morning for the Crypto Breakfast Club and comments. Maybe I'll have a guest on. I don't know. I kind of like it just doing it solo, but yeah, we'll see. See you.